lot of you guys wanted a thumbnail tutorial, like how I make my thumbnails and stuff, and I use Photoshop CS6. Pretty sure you can use a lot of other things too, but you want to start off with like what you want for your background. I just went into replay mode and captured this. This is what I've been using for like most of my backgrounds now. First tutorial we are going to do is something like this, kind of like the world record attempt. This was when I used to just like take like a clip, or like I use a snipping tool to like snip the end of like the game or something, and then just use that as background. I just got to get this PNG again of Recon Specialist. You guys can go look up like Fortnite skins PNG and like easily like find something, or you can search the name of the skin. Like right here, this is exactly where I got her from. As you can see on here, I took like a brush and like painted the bottoms and like made them like red, so we're gonna do that really quick. That's how you pretty much do it. It's probably not gonna look right like with this background, but it should turn out good pretty much. The brush tool right here, you can either click it or press B. I like making the size of the brush around 200 or bigger. You can do that here, or you can just use your bracket keys like this. You can switch the color down here in the bottom left, make it red. And what I did here, I started from the top, just lightly going, and then brought it around like the corner, which we'll do that on both sides. And then have a new layer by clicking this button. And now just drag over. It's gonna look a little weird right now. Yeah, that's pretty much how I did it right here. It's definitely gonna look weird now. We just do the same thing for this side. And then I'll just bring like opacity down like a little bit, like around 65. We'll see like at the end. I'll turn it down to 60. So yeah, so we got the brush down. Now you just create a new layer, switch it over to white, and you can just add, I'm gonna actually make this a little bigger, and I'm gonna zoom out. Just add like a little glow effect at the bottom and the top. Now that we have that done, we can move on to the text, which I obviously have world record attempt. And the font that I use is, here, we'll look it up really quick. I'll leave the link in the description for this font, but you just want to verify yourself that you're not a robot, and click download, and it'll download like immediately. And then all you gotta do is just click install, and it'll install it right to your Photoshop or anything else. We just create a new folder, name it text. Now you can either press T or just click your text tool or whatever. Then all caps world. I like to just bring it like over here towards like the center so I can see what I'm working with. World record attempt. Now that we have that, you notice that record is the one that stands out. Like I made it way bigger. Attempt I made smaller because as you can see, like it's bigger than record. So we click over on record, Control T to do this, and you can either shift click to like keep it the same. Like let's say if I do this and then like let's say I let go of shift, it's gonna make it all like weird and stuff. So here, let me just reset it. You can like undo stuff by pressing Control Z. Yeah, so I'm just gonna shift click. And then drag it up a little bit, like make it where like it looks nice kind of. Like right now it doesn't obviously like look nice. I don't want it to overlap too much. You can use arrow keys to like bring it down like a little bit like this, or anything, or to the side, do what you want to do. Now we just need to make attempt a little smaller. Yeah, that's pretty good right now. Now we can just grab everything by clicking the whole group, Control T, shift click, make it bigger, or however you want it, and then you can Control Shift, and you'll get this little thing, this little icon or whatever, and then you can like move it like this, like dragging it up. At least let me see what I did in here. Yeah, I dragged it up a little bit, so right about like there. And then once we add like our styles and stuff, like it should overlap. As you can see here, record is above world and attempt. So what you want to do is just grab record or like anything, like whatever you're working on, just bring it above both of them. So then it will obviously be above them. Like let's go to styles or whatever, pick one really quick. Like boom, like it's above world and record. Now as you can see here, I have like a stroke going around like world and record or whatever, like a red stroke. So you can either, like if you have like styles or anything, I'll leave like a style pack that you can download. You can either do this or you can literally do it yourself. Like for world, let's see, right click, go into blending options, stroke, and you can change it to like a red glow or something. I mean not glow, but like red. But like in that, I think I had it a little darker. It'd be like something around like here. But I don't really like it that dark now that I think about it. You go up, have like a stroke like that. So now that we got our stroke, I think I kept it as this because you don't want it like that, you know, something like So I think it was just 4 or something that I kept it at. Let me look at it. Yeah, it looked a good 4 or 5-ish. So yeah, I think it was definitely like 5, but we're just gonna keep it on 4. For video purposes, to make it like kind of look the same, we're just gonna go with 5 or whatever, because you could tell that it was 5 because like you see how much space is left in circle. Like it literally like the same thing. Or not circle, like letter O. We just got to do the same thing. So blending options, stroke, turn it to red. I think that's the red I had. Yeah, it is. Turn it to 5. Boom, there we go. Now we got that done. You can pick like one of the styles or whatever, but if you want, you can make it yourself by going into here, making the color overlay red like this, and then you literally go and mess around with like this stuff right here. You literally just go through, you can mess around with it, like, and you can make it turn out like that. But with style packs and stuff, you can like pick your own. You can change the color to like any of these styles. Like you can go down here, see which one you like. Like I'm just gonna keep going until I see the one that I like, and I'll come back. So I found one that I liked. Like what you see here, all I gotta do is just turn it red, and then with white strokes pretty much, which I'll just go here, make it red. I'm gonna put it around here, so it'll still have, like if I see this, like it gets rid of like the shadows and stuff and like inner glow. Oops. So like around here, kind of, because let's say if I like turn these off, it'll like make it look like that. I don't want that on. Now that we have that, we just need to add a white stroke like that. I think I literally just kept it at 3. I'm not too sure. Let me check. No, I think it's lower than 3. It's around like, it's probably 2, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I definitely had it on 2. Keep that. Kind of want to make the text bigger. Grab the whole group again, Control T. Make it a little bigger. Center it a little bit. Actually, let's see, what is this? This one isn't like that centered, so we're gonna move it a little bit to the left. Boom. Bring in our recon specialist, make a new group. Then you go to your folder where you have all your skins or whatever that you have downloaded. Now mine on here was flipped. This is like a good example because a lot of you guys like probably don't know like Photoshop or anything. You want to go to, in order to flip this, you want to go to image rotation, flip canvas horizontal, boom. And you can just drag it over like this. And now we have this here. I had it where like the head was like barely touching the top. So Control T again. Here, I'm just gonna move it like this a little bit. Alright, so now we just need this up a little bit. Remember, you want to hold shift and like drag this at the same time. I think that's how I had it. Not too sure. Nope, definitely had this a little over like that. And as you can see here, my recon specialist was behind the text, and I had like an outer glow around. So now we just bring the text above the skin like that. Kind of want to lower her because you don't want like this at the bottom or whatever, where like they can easily see like that she's like cut off. Boom, put an outer glow on her. Right click, blending options, outer glow. Size like a little down. I think that looks good. Yep, that literally looks fine. The text is literally like perfect right now. Like the record or whatever, like obviously like doesn't look the same, but it doesn't really matter. I don't have the styles that I had on my laptop. So now we just need like the kills and like little like lines going through. We don't have the kill icon anymore. Like that was on my laptop, and I'll try and like transfer it over to my like computer like one of these days, but I don't feel like doing it now because like you literally can't find it anywhere. Like you either have to make it yourself or like find like some place that has it. So what we're just gonna do, create a new folder and name it like, I don't know, like kill count or something. And then just text, literally just go here, 27. Boom. Control T, turn it however you want, shift click, make it look good. Around there. And then you kind of just want to blending options, stroke, and literally like that's how you want to make it. I'm gonna just put it on 2, and then Control J to copy it, and now you can like drag this one anywhere. Let's see, where do we have this one? So we had the top one like this. And then we had the second one exactly like over here, but tilted more like that. And they were like a little bit bigger, so we can shift click. So we're gonna copy this 27 right here, Control J, drag this, and then in order to make it like go under the D, we'll literally just drag this folder, put it under like that. So now we just add a new group. Let's name it like lines or whatever. Normally when I'm like doing this, like I'm only like naming these for this video, because normally as I'm doing it and I'm like rushing it, like I don't really name it because I'll know like exactly where I am. You can also like color coordinate it like yellow and like blue and stuff, but I don't really care for that. In that group, create a layer. You want to go over here. Normally it's on like this tool right here, the lasso or lasso, whatever it is. You want it to be polygonal. And now you can literally just, let's see the lines. I'm not going to do them all, but you guys will understand it. Like after the first one, literally just like click, just wherever you want the point, and literally just like click again and like just make your own shape. Boom, now we got that shape. Right click, fill, click OK. Now we got a white, deselect it, go back to like your normal like where you can like move everything around. And now we have that line, but it's a little longer on the thing. Here, we'll make it around here. Kill count above lines. So then kill count can be over it. Same with the kill record or whatever, world record attempt. Have that above lines, so the lines can just go under. What I do to like save time, I literally just like click the layer, Control J, like just copy it. As you can see, we have this line going from here. We're only gonna do like half of it. Then we can just drag this, put it to here. I'm gonna just do whatever like kind of looks right. Boom. Remember to transform, Control T, Control J again. Go down to like here. Control T. And now we can just grab this whole like group or whatever, right click on it. Blending options, we kind of just want, even though I didn't do it here, I'm gonna do it now to make it look better. You kind of want like just a drop shadow, turn the opacity down like a little bit, around like 80. And that's pretty much how to make a thumbnail. But I just don't have the kill icon, so the 27 kind of looks stupid right now. Save it as JPEG right here. Boom. I always have the quality on like maximum, baseline standard. I don't know, I never mess with these. So it's gonna be like large file. Like okay, boom. Now we got that saved. And now you can just exit out of it. Boom. But actually, one thing that I want to do, let's open this back up. Now this is like the full picture. Like we just had the full picture. Adjustments, contrast. Kind of want to make contrast up a little bit. Kind of want to do something like that, make it pop. So now we can just file, Save as TN tutorial JPEG. And now we got a thumbnail. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to use promo code Sesfy on IronsideComputers.com for 5% off and ControlFreak.com for 10% off. I'll see you guys.